here from the Great Millstone Atlanta Church. Also, we have the elders from Vegas, LA, and we also got the brother from Cleveland here with us today with a live stream in the spirit. Lord willing, we hope and pray that is edifying. Of course, before we get started, we want to give all praises, all glory, and honor unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
All right. Double honors to our apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who do rule and teach well. And peace, salutations, many blessings unto the elect of Israel scattered around the four corners of the earth that's given all diligence to make their call and revelation sure. All right. Today's lesson is going to be entitled, What Should We Expect for 2021? Okay. What should we expect for the year 2021? And you know, speaking on behalf of the church, which I'm pretty sure the rest of the bros share the same sentiment. Hey, we expect 2021 to outdo 2020. Absolutely. Okay. Hey, because you know the scriptures speak about the spirit of prophecy. When these prophecies begin to unfold, they're not going to return. Okay. Once they begin to roll, man, it's going to be like a domino effect. Okay. It's not just going to go back to the normal state of America. And that's what we perceive in the spirit. Because why? Because we were set up as the seers or the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So we're visionaries. Okay? We have the ability to see in the future. Okay? And that's inspired by the Heavenly Father through his only begotten Son. And we can't see this thing going back to normal. Okay? So let's start at 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 14. Just hit that point. Go ahead, bro.
This book of 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again.
Yeah, and what's some of the plagues that are written of in the scriptures, man? All right. Famine, pestilences, martial law. Okay? And we seen glimpses of that throughout 2020 where they were setting up different quarantines on state lines throughout the country. Where in Florida, Rhode Island. Okay? They were prohibiting people from traveling from state to state. Okay? So that's gonna increase. All right. The UK just banned any international flights. You can't even go to the UK right now, man. All right, they're gonna issue out curfews. They're gonna start sending people to detention centers, man. Those that refuse to abide or to comply with the laws or the draconian laws that Esau started pushing. So when these plagues get to going, man, they gonna hit. So that's what we're looking forward to in 2021. More prophecies, man. Okay. Oh, real quick, man. Finish that, bro. You got it.
Starting back at the top. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
That's right. So, hey, before we get out of here, this stuff got to come to the earth. That's the only way. That's the rite of passage into the kingdom of heaven. Okay. That's the rite of passage. We gotta. This stuff has to happen, and we have to see these things happen in order for us to get on the chariot, man. That's right. So we look forward to all hell breaking loose, man. Okay? We look forward to people meeting their demise, man. Right. All right? You got some more?
Yeah, real quick one. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. And it says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Right. And the patience in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
The beginning thereof, I just want to touch on better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. Now, back when the prophets, they desired to see these things come to pass, and some of the prophets that did see it in visions and dreams and so on and so forth, they wish that they could see these type of times. Well, we're in these times living, but even Ezra, as the brother was reading out of, it made him sick. It made him to the point like, how am I going to make it through this type of trouble that I'm seeing? Mm-hmm. Well, we're living in that time, and our faith has been given to us to have faith to make it through this, to be able to endure all of this time. Mm-hmm. And I want to make another quick point of how fast you were talking about how fast these plagues are coming upon the earth and how everything is happening like a domino effect. Yeah, the New World Order is ready.
Yeah.
It can't get more ready than now for them to hit the go button. And those that ain't ready gonna get drugged, or those that ain't ready gonna get squashed.
Right.
According to how they look at it. But that's also along the lines of what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is gonna do. Mm-hmm. It's right in line with everything Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai got going on.
Yep.
If I could add, you know, and when the scriptures say also better is the end, it's better for us. Yeah. We looking for.
Yeah.
Not y'all. You're saying the place ain't gonna get better. This place is not gonna get better for y'all, but it's gonna get better for the men that believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So as this place is physically getting worse, losing more jobs,
more death, more disease, more all of these things, we actually are rejoicing. So it actually is better for us. You know?
Absolutely.
Because it's the end of Esau's rulership and the beginning of our kingdom.
That's right.
Yeah, so we looking forward to the Lord, hey, bringing this power structure down even more in 2020, man. Hey, and I'm gonna put it out there in the spirit. Hey, a lot of your plans is not gonna go as you got them set up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Lord gonna throw a monkey wrench in the plans of the elite. Even though you got it written out and you got a strategic setup and how you want to enforce it, it ain't gonna go how you want it to go because you lose power. When you lose power, you lose momentum. When you lose momentum, you make mistakes.
Lose confidence.
You lose confidence, just like in the basketball game. When the other team got the momentum, you get the ball, you try to get the momentum back, but you losing the ball, going out of bounds, traveling. You trying to gain that momentum back, which is that power. Okay, because you're losing power and we're gaining power, your plans are not going to fall in the way that you think is going to fall, man. I just want to throw that out there.
The scriptures say, I believe in Psalm, David say, rise and disappoint him.
Yep. Psalm 17.
Yeah, he's going to get disappointed.
Yep. And the scripture say, oh, well, I'm going to get it. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
Why you have one?
Okay, you got one? Yeah, fine. Hey, y'all bros take off.
This is Job 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Yeah, in the fullness of his sufficiency, meaning when this devil thinks that he's got this thing mapped out and he's going to execute and he's going to be successful, he's going to be in straits, man. The word straits means a path of difficulty, man. All right? See, because one thing that you can't plan for what you haven't seen. You don't know what kind of power the Lord going to bring to the earth, man. You don't know what the Lord going to have brothers doing. We don't know. Okay? So that's going to throw a monkey wrench in your plans, man. When you really see the Lord turn the tables on you, man. So we're looking for the Lord to turn the tables in 2021. All right? You so-called white people are so used to things going your way, man. Okay? You used to not having no schisms when it come down to execution, man. All right? Flawless attacks. You know, no retaliation. Okay? Control. You used to that. But how you gonna deal when you lose all control, man? Okay? See, you getting ready to lose control of the will. Okay? You got it, bro.
Quick one. Back up, brother. Psalms 33 and 10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. And in my Bible, the word there for devices is plans. All right? So the plans of the heathen, all right, the top heathen being Esau, Edom, all right, beginning with the top tier elites. That's going to come to none effect, man. All right, whatever your New World Order plans you got, you know, set out to occur on the earth, the Most High going to put it into that, man. You know, it's not going to be, or it's not going to come to pass.
Because what's in Esau's mind, Satan's mind, basically, the adversary of righteousness, what's in his mind to execute is not exactly what's in the plans of the Heavenly Father.
Exactly. That's right.
Part of it is,
Right.
but not all of it.
Absolutely. Yep. You got
This Job 5 and 12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, which their enterprise is their new world order.
yeah, the enterprise is that work, that structure they trying to set up, man.
The beast system.
Yeah, the beast system. Hey, we're seeing right now. We're seeing this jab. Hey, this jab is crumbling, man.
Yeah.
It's crumbling. Nobody believes in this. Nobody's just gonna willfully. Nobody's just gonna willfully. Nobody's gonna willfully take that jab, man.
Nah, man.
You
They
know.
don't have to bring no draconian measures and force people to take it. They're gonna have to. There's too many of the population that don't want it, and they need that jab to be in effect to execute that next, which is the cherry on top of this whole thing. That it's the cake and the ice and all of it come together, which is that the mark of the beast.
Yeah, you see the jab, and I'm gonna say this, man. This jab is comedy. It's pure comedy. I love seeing people take the vax, the COVID max on camera, man. It's just pure comedy. Shit squirting all out the needle.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers passing out 17 minutes afterwards. The doctor up there doing the piss poor performance of pushing down the needle. It's just pure comedy. It's not going how you expect it, man. You know, we're taking on camera and people gonna believe. No, they're not. Because you're fumbling. You're fumbling the rock. Okay, that's what you're doing. You 4th and 1. okay, and you lost the ball.
Because, you know, if I may say, because Esau, you know, 40, 50 years ago, your deception ran deep.
Yeah.
But really, you know, these people, your own people don't believe you no more, and these other nations, and Jake, we don't believe you no more.
That's how you know he was power. Esau's power was deception.
Yep.
Mysteries. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Hey, the scripture say he calls it the tongue of the wicked to fall upon himself. Yeah, you exposing, you got people out here that's exposing you, that's of your own kind. So we expect more of this in 2021, man. We expect more destruction to the so-called black woman. All right. We expect more trials and tribulations to come upon us, but we also expect more comfort and more relief as well.
And also the new president, to show his horns, man. You know, they had that meeting, so to speak, with Biden talking to the Black Lives Matter, and he was talking like a real slave owner.
Yeah.
You know, and they was like, damn, this ain't the Biden that we thought, you know, like he transformed all of a sudden. But if you go on the old Biden and his policies, he was always Jackie Jacob.
Oh yeah.
You know,
He's already reneging on
Student loan.
student loan.
yeah, and he reneged on the student loan. That's because Esau's the original nigga, man. He'll tell you certain things, and then he'll just, oh, I forgot, or I'm not doing it. Oh, I said that. You know, play stupid.
Things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, you know, and he'll be like, this is politics, and then they'll start blaming it on other individuals. You know, well, you got to go through the set. He wasn't saying that originally.
Right.
At first, see, these devils will say things that's demanding, but then same thing with this coronavirus when it came out. They started lying about it, but then it started hitting worse and worse and worse. So we're going to see the worst things happen in 2020.
Absolutely. Who was reading? Was somebody reading? You was reading?
Verse 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel.
That's when we was mentioning about how the Heavenly Father's plans and Esau's plans seem to be aligned. But at a certain point is when he's going to drop Esau off. We believe that's going to happen right here in 2021. With a turn of the table is about to happen. No, I have my men that I've chosen to give the blessing to, and the power is about to go to them.
Right.
Okay, and that's the elect in the 1/3, okay? But right now, it looks like Esau's plans are just going beautifully, and it's about to just end up bad for this dude.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
You know?
It says, and Salaki, I'm going to start from the beginning. It says, he taketh up the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noontime, and as in the night.
Yeah, you know, meaning hey man, right now these devils are confused, man. Hey, the Lord ain't even brought no darkness to the earth yet, and they still confused on what to do. They arguing Trump is against this cabinet, and, you know, they groping in the noonday. Well, so what's gonna happen when the Lord throw a monkey wrench in the plans of the elite? You damn sure gonna be confused, man. And guess who else is gonna be confused? Anybody that's joined unto the so-called white man, because they're not gonna have the answers to give you. Okay, so if you're not joined unto Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, expect more confusion in 2021, man. Because this year, 2020, this is the most confusion that I've ever seen our people in. Me in the flesh. I've never seen our people this confused, man. They was scared, man.
They don't know who to follow.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on.
They didn't know if they needed to go downtown to the riots or wear a mask.
Yep.
You know? They was confused. They was being just tossed to and fro.
Right.
Okay?
You had a lot of new makeshift. This was the year of people trying to chase clout through protesting and being a face of the people.
Yeah.
You had a lot of these Tamika Mallory's and these different individuals pop up this year. And next year it's going to be the same thing, you know. And including in the spirit, the scriptures say what? Many false anointed ones shall arise.
Yep.
So in this next year to come too, expect more false prophets,
Absolutely.
and false teachers, and false leaders. A lot of makeshift leaders. A lot more camps, because it's going. It's even though we're talking about Esau too.
Yeah.
Jake is splitting up. We had this whole Mashallah, Yasha'Allah fight. And all this is going to do is lead to more splits and breakups and conflicts.
Hey, and if you have these splits and these breakups, that's easy for Esau to insert the puppet leader. Now, that's how you had what's the name that pop up this year, 2020. Grandmaster Grandmaster J.
Might as well.
Yeah, man, he came and gone. Yeah, he came and went. Hey, but where did he come from? Just came out of nowhere, man. And he was just arose up as some type of prominent. Yeah, so expect, hey, like the brother saying, expect these false prophets to try to make an attempt to tell the people what's going on, and they're gonna fail. Hey, expect more death and destruction. Expect, more government assistance to be taken away. Yep, more confusion, more tears. Okay, on a higher level.
The death rate in 2020 is nothing compared to what's about to go down next year.
Right.
It's destined to happen. Remember what y'all taking that jab?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
well, bro, if I may, that show that just came out on CBS called The Stand. I think Whoopi Goldberg is in it, and in the show,
is that based upon Stephen King?
It's Stephen King. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's based off of Stephen King's book, but it's based off of a virus, and this virus it took off, and out of nowhere, like 7 billion people died just from the virus.
The movie was a TV movie. One of the brothers in our camp had put it out there. The brother that passed on. He gave us the movie. It's a 4-hour movie, or a 6-hour movie, I think, or something like that. It started with a plague that broke out in a lab in America.
Yeah.
And it's the same story.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean everything,
Songbird.
bro. And they get the stream was tripping.
Oh, but they go into a virus. So we're expecting. They're already pushing the narrative that there's a mutated strand in the UK. So that right there is conditioning the minds of the people to prepare for a worse virus. More
that's a whole nother
So
virus.
they already came out. I read an article yesterday. Anyone traveling back from Great Britain, it's a mandate. It's mandatory for you to take the vaccine now. If you're coming back on a plane from the UK.
We in them times, man. Hey, like Apostle R said, this is the prelude to the microchip, man. This is just this an exercise, man. Because if you think this devil gives a damn if you survive the COVID-19 or not, no. You're being experimented on, man. They're using the American citizens as lab rats. Okay.
It all goes to their population control anyway. Whoever kicks the bucket, that's just added to what they want anyway.
Yes,
Less useless either.
Yeah.
They got people that if you look at certain advertisements on YouTube or if you're on the internet browsing, there's certain advertisers that say, "Have you tested positive for COVID-19? Well, we would like to use certain of your blood samples to test it out, man."
They had an advertisement on it was like a sports radio channel that I listened to. They was saying if you had the coronavirus, they trying to get a sample of your spit.
Yeah, they already conditioning people, to prepare for an even worse fallout. Man.
Yeah, they're speaking about going door to door, and basically seeing what's going on with per individual, like checkpoints. They have the Homeland Security, I think, passing out, certain things. They were speaking about all that this year because you have the military basically on the ground assisting for this coronavirus, which is really exciting, or really more so desensitizing the minds of people to see more military personnel actually on the ground, giving assistance to the actual government.
Absolutely,
Strapped up to the teeth.
Trump put that in legislation. He wanted to have the National Guard to actually distribute.
Military personnel.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
They kind of already started doing that on a small scale with the census. This 2020 census was a different census I ever experienced because they actually came knocking on your door.
They came like 2 more times. They came back multiple times.
So they figured out who was it. You gave them an answer.
That's right. So they pushing that narrative of aggression, man. Let's get back into the precept.
Yeah, it was just something real fast. Time Magazine. It said Time Magazine declares 2020 worst year ever. Time Magazine.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that just further icing on the cake.
Time Magazine is like Time Magazine is like their prophetic.
Yeah,
top one.
They put that out there.
Yeah.
They have certain books that they have out there that the top of Esau that they really look at and they really put the information out there. Time is one of those.
Absolutely.
It's a measure of what's going on.
And another thing, Time magazine is not a popular magazine amongst everybody.
Right.
It's just certain mindset people will read, check out Time magazine.
Yeah. That's true. So, hey, for that to be a title, this the worst year. Well, what you think is gonna follow up? The best year? Hell no, man.
And these American-minded people, yes.
Right. And I'm glad. And you know what, man? Good you think like that. If you think like that, good. All right, because the element of surprise is gonna be even greater for your black ass.
Oh yeah, even as we speak, going into it's a few more days until New Year's Eve. Niggas are out here right now planning the best New Year's Eve party they can ever have, and they're thinking about 2020. Everybody's still gonna suck that shit about 2021 is their year, man. Right. The last 30 years ain't been your year, man.
Right. Your whole life ain't been your life. Let alone a year. Jake been catching L's since they came out the womb. You come out the womb and get jabbed.
In the womb,
yeah. In the womb, cigarette smoke, getting nigga names. You can't even get out the womb. You already named it after a nigga.
Damien.
Yeah. Hey, if you see a Hank, man, just cross the street, man. But go ahead, bro.
This is add what brother is saying about trusting in this place. Isaiah 30:2.
Yeah.
Second 3. I'm just hitting the point. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. We understand that Pharaoh, that's talking about this new spiritual Egypt, which is America, trusting in the rulers of this system. Right. Whether it's Dr. Fauci or whether it's Trump or whether it's Biden and Kamala Harris. This whole thing is going to blow up in their face, which is going to blow up in your face, and that's going to be your shame.
Yeah, because most people didn't know about, Dr. Fauci a couple years about the disease expert. Now you're looking into your governor, you're looking at the mayor. You're really actually seeing who truly trusts in politicians. Right. And really, this is the year of whistleblowing, so to speak. Because there's a lot of people that's seeing through these individuals.
Yeah, props.
Props.
2020.
Yeah, and because they're saying that when Georgia's runoff election, that's what's going to turn the tide in Congress. So you got Warnock and Loeffler and Ossoff, Perdue, and everybody's trying to vote for them here. Well, that's going to be a shame because it doesn't matter who gets in office; they're going to push the agenda of the wicked elite.
All four of them was known scumbags. They're putting it all over.
Yeah, you got this guy, Reverend. Anybody that get into the shoes after Martin Luther King, you keep a close eye on him. Okay, keep a close eye on any nigga that try to be an underling to him. And he taught at Martin Luther King's church. So you got to keep 4 eyes on him. Okay, because he damn sure ain't. How the hell you go from being a reverend to running for a senate?
Well, him and Ossoff, and then they were both under Congressman Lewis that passed this year. So that wickedness just passed on.
It's just being passed on. So the strength of Babylon is going to be you people shame.
It's like it made me think of that scene in Django, where when Django blew up Candyland, and he killed Leonardo DiCaprio. Remember the scene he was holding him, and the big explosion. That's Jake, man. Jake is holding on. He was holding on to him. That's Jake.
That's Jake holding on to a sinking ship. Go ahead, bro.
A little bit more. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, which is America, your confusion.
And if I may add, that word, that shadow represents the comfort. Okay? The comfort of America, the stimulus.
Yep.
All right, SBA loans, free this, free that. If you the max, the jab. This is all the shadow of the Pharaoh.
Yep.
Okay, the comfort. That's what a shadow brings, relief or comfort. That's why the scriptures say
we replace.
And we replace. That's why in Psalms 91 it says, "He that believe in the Lord shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty," meaning the comfort or the relief of the Lord. So that shadow, the shadow, exactly. So the comfort or the relief of Egypt is gonna be your shame. You're gonna be like, I should have never took that shit, man. Right. Damn, Hillary, I should have never did that shit, man.
And proof of that, even because Esau will push out certain things that gives liberty for individuals to make so-called choice, but it leads them dead into a trap. Like this whole thing with transgenders and things of that nature. They said it's statistically proven that majority of the men or women that get sex changes, they regret that shit. They say I shouldn't have did it. I never should have did it. Now they're passing legislation to try to actually work some things out and work out the kinks, so to speak. But that's Esau for you. He'll just give you certain things and just throw certain things down your throat. Look at this vaccine. It's discombobulating people's faces, making people HIV positive, sickening them.
Niggas, I don't know if you ever seen that movie. It was an old movie back in the day, but nigga Esau is Dr. Giggles, man. You know, nigga, he's Dr. Giggles.
Yeah.
You know, everybody do him for relief, and he's a straight up and down mass murderer, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you remember that joint, girl? Dr. Giggles?
It was a horror movie.
Yeah, a little horror movie, man. That's Esau, man. Okay, you got any more on that?
Yep, one more verse. I'm going to verse 5. It says, they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor being help, nor profit, but ashamed and also a reproach.
You know what? That's really what's going to happen to our people. You're trusting in the worst people on the planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you haven't realized it. Like, that's what we're here to tell you, is that Esau is 18th. He's in last place. He's the worst. He's the bottom. But you're putting your trust in, and what's worse about, like you said, he ain't even been tried under no real pressure.
Yeah.
Esau has never dealt with pressure. He's just been getting away with everything and just been allowed to just run amok in the world.
Yeah.
So when that pressure comes, he gonna show you how really weak, how stupid he is, how low he is.
That's like trusting in Kwame Brown to take the last shot.
Seriously.
Like, bro, you got a whole roster, and you gonna
The last shot,
give
like Kwame.
5 seconds left. You go, Kwame, get open. No, that wouldn't even make sense.
You need to run out. You need to run out.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. That's an analogy of how you people are trusting into Egypt, into America. Okay, that's like giving the rock to fucking Anthony Bennett. You know, it's like, bro, you know, you have a slew of better players on your team, and you gonna abide under this shadow. You know, so that's why the strength of Egypt is going to be shamed. A lot of you going to be shamed that you even partook in American activity.
When in history, I just have to make this quick point. When in history has we ever believed that the white man had our best intentions?
Right.
Ever.
And he did.
And he did. Even when we fell for it, when has he ever proven that, no, I really got y'all best intentions?
Right.
That has never happened, and it will never happen. The scriptures tell you about what kind of man this is.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, to never trust him. Never trust him. I got something else. This is Isaiah chapter 36, verse 6. It's, lo, thou trusteth in the staff of his broken reed.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were.
On Egypt. Yep. Whereon, if a man lean, that comfort you was talking about, leaning on that staff to put your weight on, you know, to hold you up.
Yep.
So it will go into his hand and pierce it.
Yeah. That's that financial aid, man. Yeah. That's what. It's going to get to the point where you try to get financial assistance, whether it's through SNAP, EBT, they're going to start having to give you the chip, man.
Yeah. Yes. Go to that shit. Yeah. Somebody put something in the group that was going into how they going to try to verify the jab through the chip.
The new RFID.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like VAX verification. It was something like that. I have to look into it, so don't quote me on it. But this is like I said, this is just a forerunner, okay? Because see, when they started to push this thing out, now remember, through Operation Warp Speed, Joe Biden already said that his first 100 days in office, he wanted to get at least 50 mil maxed. If I think that was the number. Okay, his first 100 days, he wanted to get at least 50 mil Americans jabbed.
He's got a million.
Yeah.
He's got a million jabbed already.
Say again?
Also, a mask mandate
For 100 days, right?
Yeah. So we're seeing this thing coming to fruition, like the brother Barzal was saying, man. That if you want to receive this financial aid, you gotta do this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no compromising. This is they're going to say this is the only way to curb the virus, and if you don't comply with these, you don't get these. So and I'm gonna say they're gonna start hauling people off too.
Yeah. If I may, Esau See, y'all don't watch history. Our people don't spend time in history, read, research. When you look at this cabinet that the Bible is creating, it's all women. It's all women. All right. And women are emotional. Women have no mercy. They're irrational. So we literally the players set forth for 2021 going forward with this whole everything, they're gonna be, it's over with. They're gonna be irrational and they're not gonna show no mercy, man. All them Evites in this cabinet, man, they're gonna bring that thunder on people, man.
Yeah.
Especially you black men. They're gonna power trip.
Not gonna have no, but this is beautiful because this is what she wanted when she was enticed by the serpent.
This is what she wanted.
This is what she wanted, that we may have be powerful like the Most High. You know, and he was telling her that, and she believed him. She was like, okay, but she didn't realize, well, she didn't care, I guess I should say, that Adam would be the sacrifice of the situation.
Yep.
Well, Adam gets the W at the end of this thing.
That's right.
Yep, that's right. You had any more on that?
Yes, a little bit more. It says, lo, when thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
Absolutely, and that goes into, trusting into the established leaders of Babylon the Great. All right, because one thing for sure, two things for certain. Donald Trump is not. He's the mouthpiece of this place. Okay, this agenda really goes back to those international banking families, the super wealthy of the elite, man. Okay, this is their plan, and they have people in place to speak on it or enforce their plan and their agenda on the masses, man. So if you believe in anything that comes out the mouth of these people, that ultimately you believe in the plans of the elite, man.
Right.
Okay, and it's gonna be a penalty behind that, man. All right, this is the same nation of people that sold their birthright for a morsel of meat. Okay, and you sit up there putting your trust in the people as such, man. All right, the scripture, like the brother said, this is a low people. The scriptures speak about them being a base nation.
Never trust that enemy.
Yeah, which I got that on deck. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Lamentation 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, man. Hey, Esau can't get you on no chariot. Okay. Hey, but Yahweh Shemal Shai can. But Jake would rather go take, the longest route. They'd take the long, easy route instead of the short, hard route.
Right.
Hey, just take the short, hard route. That's it. And then even on this straight path, you getting all kind of help. You know what I'm saying? You get lifelines. You know what I'm saying? Like who wants to be a millionaire? You can pray. You can repent. You can get counsel. You can
the spirit of help, God.
Yep. Hey, you could bump your head 3 times in a day, and if you ask for forgiveness, hey, brothers are forgiven. Them 3 times.
70 times 7.
Yep. Hey, so even though it's a course of difficulty, you getting help. Suppose you going to a long, windy road.
Nobody know what the hell going on.
And nobody's out there to help.
Everybody wicked on that same road.
Yep. And people throwing rocks at you and shit.
The scriptures speak about basically don't go a plain way. Roughly paraphrase. I'm actually get that.
I know what you're talking about too. Yeah.
Because it seems like it's easy, but that's what leads you to death. Because what you get nonchalant on the path. That's where you have that story of the tortoise and the hare.
Yep.
Yeah, that broad is the way to lead to destruction. You think it's something so, like here in America, it just seems so smooth and easy to live here.
Yeah.
Everything that you want to judging, nobody judging you. You could get a PS5 if you want. Christmas.
You can be a hoe.
You can be a hoe. You can do anything. You can make money off it. Literally anything.
Yep.
You can play video games and become a multi-millionaire. Making more money than your dad ever did working a 9 to 5.
God.
But this place is still leak, and this is a ship that's sinking.
Hey, but that broad gate or that Broadway is gonna be the dead end. It don't go nowhere. It's a path to nowhere. It's a death end. Hey, it was a movie years ago, old movie back in the 80s. It was called The Bridge to Nowhere. And And basically, it was about these college kids that traveled into a rainforest to on vacation, and they found out that there was people out there that was killers. You know. Yeah, and it was called the Bridge to Nowhere, man. That's basically America. This is a bridge that leads to nowhere. It ain't no real destination. Where you trying to go? You always saying you chasing money, but where are you chasing it to?
Right. What are you doing with that?
If you get $10 million, you still chasing. I mean, you ain't going nowhere.
They got no plans to use it for. Nothing good.
Yeah, like what are you trying to establish? What are you trying to accomplish? Nothing. If you
What's the angle?
yeah, what's the angle? What is your accomplishment? And they don't know. We want peace.
Right.
You know, we want tranquility. We want our enemies to be up under us.
And through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, we understand what it's going to take to get that peace and tranquility. It's going to take Yahweh and Yahweh Shah to be in our life and their wisdom. According to rulership, with us being in the rulership position on the earth. Yeah. It's not just, I'm going to just take my own little small land.
Yeah.
That ain't peace. Mm-hmm. You think these Israelite groups that think that they're going to go live off in the forest of Georgia or wherever they're trying to buy land there, they think they're going to get away and escape from this white man or from society. It ain't going to go down like that. We're going to grow our own vegetables. They're going to have one of them, what's the name of that show? Walking Dead Communities. It ain't about to be like that. It ain't about to be like that.
And when it's like living on an island, it's like living on an island, a secluded island surrounded by sharks and killer whales, and it's like, yeah, you're on an island, but where you need to go to get really your food and everything is coming from the ocean. But the enemy's in the ocean. So therefore, you're just going to be sitting there, you're going to starve out and die out. You know what I'm saying? It's useless.
And it's up to the sharks, so to speak, whether you live or die once you go into that water.
Yep.
They want to let you out there.
Right, you want to get on the boat? No, because the killer whale's going to capsize the boat.
Yep.
You want to fish? No, because the shark will.
Yep.
You know, it's...
Well, Jake like that, again, the confusion, they're in a confused state. They don't see what's really going on. Mm-hmm. So Jake like that, they believe in lollipops and happy time. They believe that if they're just good people, that new age religion of if you're just a good person and the universe is with you and everything only good can happen to you because you believe you're a good person.
It ain't no such thing.
Exactly.
That's delusional.
Yeah. Because they don't even know. That's why the scripture say they call good.
But you really ain't a good person.
Exactly.
When you read what all of us, none of us was when we was in the world.
Right.
When you sit back and think about what you was doing, then when you found the truth and you realize the ways of the Most High, what's required, what He requires of us to do and to not do, man.
Yeah.
That's why it's not based upon. It ain't based upon what we've done.
Yep.
It's just He chose who He chose, but really He called us and chose.
Yahweh Shai said that. Why callest thou me good?
Right.
He said that.
He was perfect.
He was perfect. And he said, because he was basing it off what happened in his past life.
Right.
So it's like really when you really think about it, hey, there's only really one good person. That's the Most High. And then we gonna become good people. But that's what we're doing now. We're in training mode to become good people because we still be doing effed up stuff sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So we're in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? But we still on that course to become the best person that we can be, and then we can only unlock that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. But a lot of you people out here, man, you going down the highway to hell. 2021 is gonna be a no speed limit. That's how fast y'all ass is going to hell. Yeah.
Everybody in our people aspire to be a rapper or entertainer like that. Y'all going straight liquid. Y'all gonna follow that path.
Yeah.
Right down the
Niggas is getting liquidated out here.
So they gonna people like that, they're gonna have like public figures. They're gonna be the ones that have the most public downfall. That's how we're gonna be able to gauge. The rest of these people is gonna fall. Just look at what's happening to your public figures, your entertainers.
How many times
what they doing behind the scenes?
How many times did that script come out this year? The Stars from Heaven show.
Oh man,
it's coming out every week.
That was a popular scripture this year.
Yeah, it's a new rapper dies like every other week.
Every 10 minutes a rapper dies.
Every 10 minutes. Right. Yeah, man.
I got
Okay,
Well, yeah.
The brother made a great statement earlier about, even women being fickle and being scared, mentioning these celebrities. This was from yesterday on TMZ. Taraji P. Henson contemplated suicide during this pandemic as well. So these celebrities are feeling the effect of this. And that's what I was going to say as well, all right, dealing with what are we going to expect come 2021. Lockdown 2.0, all right? Because the first lockdown, you had freedom to go as you please. You could go for emergency to get food. This time, you're not going to be able to, leave the house. You know what I'm saying? It's
Still
going to
blame. That's why it failed the last time.
People were still going out.
Not really wearing the mask properly, the proper masks, and being able to roam free. They locked this shit all the way down.
It's a wrap.
And I'm gonna say real quick, like that show The Stand, there's a scene where when they got all hell broke loose, you had a Jake and he had this Edomite chick. And they had to go through some real stuff. Like, you had the bandits that wanted to grab her, rape her and everything. So he said, we're gonna go into the sewer. Like you said, these women. He went into the sewer, and they were walking, and the woman was like, ew, I'm not walking that way, it's shit. He was like, well, fuck it, take the gun, you go that way, whatever you deal with. Because that energy of women, nobody is prepared for really what's coming, because nobody meditates on the evil of the evil days that's coming. These people are always thinking that every day is going to get better than the last. Look, God forbid it's going to get worse. See, we want to prepare the minds of the people for the worst to come. These people actually believe it's going to get better.
We say, Lord willing, it don't get better. Lord willing, it don't get better.
Because we know it says it has to get worse before it gets better.
That's our kingdom.
Yeah.
And then also, I want to touch on that too. A lot of these celebrities, they seeing video. They seeing video. It's playing on their mind, man. Spirits is on their mind. They seeing what we said, and the things that brothers say is true. It's happening in their face.
Mike Epps got to be shaking in his boots.
Mike
Epps got to be shaking in his boots.
They had a meme there, somebody, these Israelites, I know they are feeling themselves now, so to speak, since all these prophecies came about.
We ain't feeling ourselves.
They said something to that, but they didn't really use that word.
I know what you said. I saw that. They was basically saying like, the Hebrew Israelites, like, I told y'all so. Now I saw that, but hey, honestly, we just keep doing the work. Because the scriptures say whether they hear or forbear. So hey, if you want to try to tickle our fancy, it ain't working.
Just to the win.
That
win is hitting them in the face.
Exactly. Hey, that's on you.
That's saying a W just because you see what we've been seeing.
Right.
We got a long road still to go. Y'all want to see. Man, only until brothers are actually beamed up in them chairs and that missile fire is hitting, do we say, okay, the job is done?
The job is done, absolutely.
Yeah, this ain't a tit for tat thing.
I actually have a scripture. Quick precept, 2 Ezra 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord Jehovah.
Hey, matter of fact, bro, Baba Kushab, start at the top.
Start at the top.
Yeah, please, bro.
2 Ezra 15:1.
Yeah.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Yeah, like, that's what Jeremiah said. He said, the Lord filled my mouth with his words. Okay? That's what the Lord does with us. He filled our mouth with his words, man. That's why we just come up with a title and go. You know what I'm saying? And these lessons can go for, however long. You know, because the Lord has filled his words in our mouth. And they're just coming out. They're coming out. Okay? Living waters, man. So that these prophecies, this is the prophecies of the Lord. The Lord wrote these things, man. Okay? And the Lord commanded us to speak it, tell you. So if you want to create little memes and say, yeah, Hebrew Israelite, this and that, at the end of the day, you still got to deal with what we're saying.
Right. You still got to walk yourself according to what is being said, because if it's true, it's true. What are you doing about it, though?
Right. It ain't the messenger. It's the message.
It's what's being said.
But that's the confusion that Jake and these people haven't realized. The fact that you still think that you're going to accomplish or go. Everybody still thinks that they're going to go through Jacob's trouble, this apocalyptic events that are going to occur. Right. And that if you make it to the end as an Egyptian, you a Kemet nigga, that you're going to make it. And like the imaginations of our people through drugs, through alcohol, through the TV, through the music, it's thrown they all the way. They really believe that, oh, well, I can believe this, they believe that, and that's cool. No.
We all gonna make it.
No. You're going to realize that the Lord is with the Israelites and what that really means. See, you still think it's a joke. Like, oh, 1 point for the Israelites and
Right.
Egyptology lost some points. Like, okay, y'all still think this is a game.
Yeah. But that's the delusion of Jacob. And they know that a lot of this stuff that they're involved in is bullshit, but it makes so much money to be a so-called Egyptologist. These guys can monetize their pages, make 10 grand a month.
They get that pay.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm not going to put this, then they sell the Egyptian ornaments. Think how much money the United States has purchased on Egyptian garb, you know, the different African wear.
But you know what's gonna separate that is when you actually have money in heaven. See, when Esau takes away this physical money, and you don't have these same benefits, now you're just another nigga.
Right.
Can you say that you have treasure in heaven? Can you say that you have taken money that the Lord gave you and returned it so that you can get yourself out of the situations where you flipped and increased your talent to the point where the Lord will send an angel to protect you?
Right.
See, this is where, like brothers are saying, this is where all that little we up one and debate arguments who won, and when everything is evened out, okay? Do you have treasure in heaven? Okay, and a lot of you don't. Okay, hold on, precept. Let's finish up over here.
2 Ezra 15:2, it says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true."
The Comforter, which is the Scriptures, the Holy Bible. Go ahead.
Verse 3, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee."
Yeah, because hey, we know that people get ready to start talking hella shit, man. Persecution is gonna rise. All right, the ministry gonna be on the forefront because people gonna have to deal with what we're saying, man. Okay, so that means that the ministry is gonna get exposed. There's gonna be a lot of believers. There's gonna be a lot of unbelievers. But the Lord said, "Hey, man, don't worry about them. They unfaithful."
Right.
Okay.
I just want to add that to this. A lot of these other Hebrew Israelite camps that don't on that top tier like we are. And I'm just gonna say it boldly like that. If they start persecuting any Hebrew Israelites, we're gonna see who's gonna remain strong in this thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how many people don't fold. We're gonna see if there's incredulity or not on the table.
Absolutely, because the Scripture saying
that can
Matthew,
really happen in 2021.
Absolutely, what Matthew the 13th chapter says that when persecution arises, the word is choked out. Okay, so that persecution is gonna tell a lot, man. When family members that you love dearly start turning on you, all right, people that you once thought was cool with you, and you know your high school buddy start talking shit, man.
And when Esau rose,
to
get us completely off the street.
Yep.
Make sure you take the videos down, all the family, all this stuff, man. Family of the word, everything. When this stuff really happens, what are you gonna be able to profit the ministry still? You still gonna,
these are the Israelites specifically, because the scriptures, like you said, the Lord said he's gonna start in his own house. So that's not just talking about he's only gonna judge GMS. No, he's gonna judge everybody. And like we always talk about here in Atlanta, man, there's hundreds of thousands of Israelites in every city,
bro. Yes.
Like, see, sometimes from a visual point, you only think like, oh, it's only
these
guys and these men. No. It's hundreds of thousands of men, women, and children in this region of the land that I can say that I know.
Yes.
You go anywhere. You go to grocery stores. You go to the courthouse. You go to restaurants. It's always going to be a Jake somewhere with some fringes.
It's a lot of
Israelites out here, man.
A lot of them, man. And we see them on a daily basis out here, man. They got schools, man. So many schools out here, man. They got communities. Hey, they out here deep, man. So, the Lord, just because you ain't a part of a One West camp or you're not a part of a camp, the Lord still gonna see what you've been doing with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
My elder listeners,
yeah.
You got Jake that's been watching videos for 15 years, man. It's an elder listener, man. You gonna get tried too.
You bring the precept out, you gonna quote all of them.
And that was the point that when I brought it up for, because that incredulity, man, that lack of belief. You're gonna see where your belief really lies, your faith really lies at.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
It says 2 Ezra 15:4, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And what's been a thing that's been spoken out a lot of these food shortages. Hell, I forget which state it was, but they shut their grocery store down. Was it in Texas? They shut their grocery store down for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yep. So what? All of these are precursors. Because say for instance, this vaccination, doesn't directly segue into the chip. We know the main thing after that is going to be chip. Because all these different things, just basically the government get tighter grips on you citizens, whether you know it or not.
Right.
Now it's a known fact that you have no type of private security. It don't even matter if you put private security on your phone and all those things. They got ways they can tap into you.
IG just had that big lawsuit.
IG just had the lawsuit.
Facebook against
sued. Yeah, and they trade information. They trade your information.
Yeah, they say they don't.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna stop it? How you gonna even know?
Go through your email. It's all kind of COVID this, COVID that.
Yeah. Hey, you talking in the group chat about some restaurant or something like that, and then you scroll down some on the internet, you're like, yo,
It's right there.
like, what the fuck? How do you advertising it? Like I remember the brother was asked about the mower.
Yeah, the lawnmower that time.
And then as soon as he asked about it, he showed the advert. He was like, yo, bro. Like these niggas is advertising a lawnmower right here on my shit.
It was all kind of YouTube videos how to cut the perfect yard and shit. Like, bro,
hey, well, you see that on that documentary called The Social, what is it, The Social Experiment or something like that on Netflix. They showed you how your information is traded around and marketed off, man. So we all know that, at the end all be all, they doing all this shit. But you still gotta have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. At the end of the day, man, the faith is what's gonna make you stand, man. Okay? All that other stuff, man, is it ain't gonna mean nothing. The car, your woman, how fine your woman is, how big your house was, your college degree, how many kids you got, where you graduated from. It ain't gonna mean nothing if you don't believe in Yahweh Shema Shai unto death. Right. That the Lord is getting ready to try loyalty, man. All of that, man. The Lord's gonna try to see who's loyal, man. Okay, that's what it's gonna boil down to, man. Who's loyal to me, man? And He gonna push us to the max. Okay, we're gonna be pushed to the max. And it's just like extreme strength training, man. All right, and you get pushed to the max, man. 2 a days, you getting pushed to the max, because that's what brings out what the best of you, man. All right, when you get pushed to that point of no return, that fight or flight, that's when you really discover who you are. Other than that, everything is just smoke and mirrors. It's just what if.
Just talking shit.
Yeah, but when you push to the extreme point of this is who I am and this is what I believe, that's what matters, man. And that's what the Lord is getting ready to take this thing to.
Is that what the apostle was talking about when he said the word experience? It means to try out.
Yep.
Is that the word?
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta be tried. You gotta be pushed to the max to prove that you have the experience to deal with these.
Being tried in the furnace.
You were speaking about the Lord.
Furnace of adversity.
I was gonna say you said about the Lord saying trying loyalty. And when you read all throughout the scriptures, it speaks about the Lord. King David and all of them cried for the Lord to have pity upon us. And when you look up that word pity, it really goes into mercy and loyalty. Because when you have pity, like I have pity towards my child in this case. I don't remember our connection, and I'm going to overlook this. So that's really pity goes into loyalty, man. And the Lord's going to try our loyalty because He's ultimately loyal to us. But we know He's loyal to us. He got to see it. We loyal to Him.
Yeah. He got to try that out. Hey, I remember, this is years ago, I was, dealing with a chick, and, we'll get some precepts, but quick little story. And, I was like, you know what, I'm going to test this girl, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, so I hit her up. I was like, yo, man, I just got a job offer in Ohio. So, I'm going to be going on up there and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So she was all discombobulated. Yeah, the brother knows. Yeah, she was all discombobulated. And, I said, well, I'm going to just see if they're going to offer it, and I'll hit you back. And just that's that. If I got to go, I just got to go, And she was all, she responded how I thought. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I just turned down the job. You know, but you do little things like that to just try to test loyalty, man. Hey, they do the game where they sit the little gummies in front of the kids and then they walk away. They record it just to see if they gonna eat it or not. Sometimes you just gotta test somebody's loyalty, man. Okay, because people can say they believe you could say it, but until it's tried, that's when it's confirmed, man. You know, and that's what the Lord's about to do.
In a real situation.
That's right, bro.
Quick precept, if you don't mind.
Then we gonna get on over here.
Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee.
Proven loyal.
That's right.
It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
I'm gonna be loyal to you.
That's right. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
And speak about when one is tempted, in James it says you cannot be tempted unless you're drawn away from your lust.
Yep.
And it says when lust hath conceived, then bring forth sin, and sin bring forth death.
Yep.
You know, so we're gonna be tested on our stomach's gonna be tempted. You know, because
your sexual desire is gonna be tempted.
Sexual desire is gonna be tempted.
Esau could send top level women to you like he did with old trick. That's the oldest trick in the book. Either one. You know.
Because in this time that we're gonna go through, when all hell breaks loose, everybody's not gonna feel the exact, tightness, tenseness as everybody else.
Right.
It's gonna be individuals that's gonna be in, positions of security. These elites gonna be the elites until the Lord takes them out of power. You know. Yeah, they even got underground bunkers that be bigger, like damn near neighborhood size.
Better than the house.
Better than the house.
Cities underground.
They be having like grocery sections.
Yeah.
They drive 18 wheelers straight.
Yep. I seen that.
It's underground cities.
Yep. Hey, that's why the Lord said we're gonna dig into the pits of hell.
Yeah.
You know, but like the brother say, hey man, look, this thing is way bigger than what you can perceive, and the spirit just jumping all the way back to the subject matter. 2021, man, you got a week left.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a week left because hey, new year, new spirit. We see that every year. New year, new spirit, man. 2017, year of death, destruction, and diligence, went crazy. Went ridiculous, man. Okay, year of prophecy 2018 was crazy. 2019, Karagma was crazy. All right, and then the Lord brought in a new decade. You know that changed up the energy. Every decade is a different vibration. The 80s was a different vibration than the 70s. All right, the 90s was a different vibration than the early 2000s. So we in a different vibration, man. The Lord gonna keep increasing this thing, man, to change the energy. All right, because if I make this quick point, 1990 and 1995, that was two different spirits.
Yeah, like a breaking point right there.
Yeah, it was two different spirits. Even though it was the same decade, it was two different spirits.
You saw that it was changing.
It was changing. 98 and 1990 and 1998, same decade, but the Lord, He was increasing the energy of that decade. So imagine how the Lord going to increase the energy of the 2020s. Okay, it's gonna be dramatic, man. Okay, you about to say something, Barzo?
Oh no, I'm just saying. What you say? You had to
Fix that one, guy.
Oh,
knowledge of the priest, Daniel.
Yep.
Daniel 12 and 4. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall
Books are
run.
open now.
Yeah.
You just gotta know who was out there giving it to you with 100% truth.
Mm-hmm. It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Yes. Which the knowledge is intelligence, so to speak. And we've been seeing these quantum leaps of basically information. And you see technology is moving fast. I think a brother had posted the PlayStation, 9. You know, and it showed like it was basically I think it was going into the chip. All these things are segueing onto the end.
KFC got a console.
Yep.
Yeah, KFC got a console.
It's supposed to be stronger than that.
Wait, KFC, that's all. Kentucky Fried Chicken. They got an actual game console.
And it keeps your chicken warm.
Yep.
And it keeps you chicken.
Well, a lot of VR, all this money that they put is towards the end, which is really the beginning and it's the capstone for their new world order. That's why they cut off Black Mirror for brothers that watch the show.
Yeah,
Black Mirror. There was so much stuff that was showing the times that we're finna live in. They said, no, we can't come out with
Or
anything.
discontinued it?
Oh, yeah, no,
it was too fast.
Stop the early in the year.
Yeah.
5 episodes or something like that.
Damn.
Many movies.
It was,
And you know,
it was advancing too much.
Yeah.
If I may add, where knowledge shall increase, we're seeing that in the to and fro, running to and fro. It's so many Israelites popping up because they're able to regurgitate information at a higher level. You got way more pop-ups. You got more overnight elders, more overnight prophets, because it's so much. It's just so much breakdowns and so much content that you have these jokers that's behind the scenes that they can just sit down and watch our video.
They live on the internet.
They parrots. There's so many more parrots. See, 20 years ago, like how you were saying, the early 90s, man, it was just the old school and men teaching.
You have to go to the library.
You had to go to the library, man. Nowadays, man, it was way more labor. Nowadays, you got Jake that can sit and watch 6 months of videos and let me get that, and they can look the part, man. That's only leaving more room for more novice, more lifted up false prophets to come.
Upstarts. That's a good point, bro. Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah, 2 Corinthians 15:6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are
Even
fulfilled.
that sloppy, but the time what you were saying that wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. That's wicked to sit there and just learn all that, but not understand what you're truly.
Nah, bro, it needs to be done because what brothers going in when the test come with it, you can have all that memorized, but if you're not rooted and grounded in it,
That's right.
and if you don't have a foundation, you ain't being protected.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna protect
That's what it
when
boiled
the
down to.
test comes. Exposed.
You out there. Hey, the Lord is gonna leave you people with no excuse. Because out of all the camps, we are the most visible camps throughout Babylon, man. Great Millstone. All right. The Lord, we are out there every single weekend. Plus, we doing work throughout the week, man. Doing 2 camps a week, sometimes 3 camps. Always out there every Saturday. So it ain't you know about GMS, all right? But you chose to go another path, all right? Because this is the well of Yahweh Bashan Al Shah over here.
That's John 10. Comments on the way.
So what you say? You said it's GMS camps all over. This is 1 Corinthians 1:10. It says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, that there be no division among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment." That's what you see from Great Millstone.
Yep, exactly.
Brothers may not even know brothers.
Yeah.
But brothers, we speak the same truth. One truth.
That's right.
One accord.
And those other camps, none of y'all can read that scripture.
Right.
Not one of you other camps
Unity
can.
camps and all that.
None of y'all, because you all speak and believe different things.
Right.
I don't even believe most of y'all in y'all within the same camp in different locations believe the same. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Y'all would have to show and prove me because it's different spirits.
That's why.
Only Apostle Sahara said that if you want to go believe something else, go ahead and do your own thing. Get out of Great Millstone.
Yeah.
If you go, this is what we teach. Go join one of the mother camps because this is what we teach over here.
It's not just about what we teach, it's what we believe.
Right.
That's the main thing. We believe it.
I believe it, therefore I spoke.
I gotta back you up real
We
quick.
still got more too.
Come, just real quick, toss it in there. It's Philippians 2:2. Fulfill ye my joy that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord and one mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was just a quick precept what brother was saying. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
Yeah, rebellious because you refuse to be in one mind. Also, okay, that's why your videos be 10 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. Then you just end it with a dramatic exit, of a boom and the wall cracking and crumbling.
Right.
Okay, just all theatrics, man.
Graphic design. That's all.
Yeah. What about the breakdowns, man? Okay. What about the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures? What about y'all don't even push your house shot? Okay.
You got some camps that they do the half breakdown, you gotta go to their Patreon page to get the rest of the breakdown.
Yeah.
Selling breakdowns now.
Yeah, you remember Nate was selling the breakdown? It's for like startup. It's like startup kits. Yeah. Oh man, bro, don't even get me started on the DVD.
They got Israelite board games out now.
Oh yeah, card games,
Yeah,
board
Israelite
games,
card
they got
games.
apps.
It's like, bro,
Mixtape.
it's like the scriptures tell you clearly what? Buy the truth, sell it not. Hey, but if you making merchandise of the word of the Lord, then you breaking it down wrong.
Right.
Man, the Lord, scripture saying Zephaniah 12, I will search Jerusalem with, not Zephaniah 12, but Zephaniah 1 and 12. I will search Jerusalem with candlesticks and punish them that are settled on their leaves. And the Lord, you can see, man, that's why the Lord is bringing up a lot of you different camps right now, man. This is the Lord searching out Jerusalem, man. All right. Hey, this is the verbal before the physical, man. That's why the Lord keep putting the spirit on brothers to do videos on you, because he's searching Jerusalem right now, man. Even within the camps, man. You know, because the Lord getting ready to start. Hey, man, the Lord is about that action, man. Okay. After a while, man, the Lord stopped talking.
And he came the last time talking.
Yep.
Next time he ain't coming to talk.
Yeah. Hey, the Lord is he about that action, man. Okay. Now through mercy, he set up teachers and brothers to reprove you and instruct you and correct you. But after a while, is this same corrections going out? He still ain't learning. It's action time, man. And that's a prophecy. Okay. The prophecies tell you that Yahweh Shai gonna get physical. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going into a time of great physicality. Okay, Yahweh Shai gonna get aggressive, man. You're talking about public deaths. A lot of you gonna be made public examples, man. Like back in the scriptures, man. The Lord made certain individuals public examples, man.
He said,
Okay, go ahead, bro.
he said the Most High basically about to stop talking. He about to start judging people. Psalms 119 and 126. It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law. You know, so it's time for the Most High to work, man. The Most High about to go to work on you people. Starting with, like the brother said, starting with the house of Israel. Those of you that's basically, as people say, are the circumcision, so to speak. You're supposed to know better, man.
You got a lot of people that's doubting too. You know, you got a lot of doubters, and the Most High is gonna make itself known to the point where people are gonna say, "Yeah, that's the Most High." A power does exist.
Right.
No matter if you're an atheist, if you in Islam or Buddhism, you're gonna see that it's a power. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the event that was recorded in this book was faithful and true. And that's when it's gonna be a major thing where everybody's gonna try to jump on that bandwagon, because it would have said, "Every man shall curse his God and look upward." You know. But that was it.
Yeah, the Lord about to put it in, man.
Yeah.
Put that work in, man. Okay, because even brothers sometimes be in the spirit like, man, I'm not doing a video on this guy no more, man.
Right. Yeah, always.
You know? Yeah. But then the spirit will compel you, like, yo, teaching this, man, I gotta do a video. That's the Lord.
Yeah,
I gotta do a video on this, because you know that there's people out here.
Videos we gonna do, but
But then the Lord is like, because it's people waking up every day. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep. But it's gonna come to a point where the Lord is gonna just start just clapping, man. Hey, just how this year, Jake came to the realization, well, rappers are under a divine curse. Israelites are gonna start to be like, yo, the Lord must be working with GMS. Yeah. Because everybody's getting fucked up.
And these curses gonna start hitting harder too. Watch.
Yeah.
You know, curse on somebody next week, they just drop dead.
Yeah. You're going to start, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. If you ain't teaching the gospel that our Lord and Savior died for, if you ain't preaching what was written of in the scriptures, the Lord is going to deal with you, man.
That's right.
And he's going to deal with you if you following him, man. And we've been, through the spirit, man, we've been earnestly warning you, man, with all of our heart. Okay? Sincerely. Crying out, telling you, hey, look, man, look. But no, man, you under this cult of personality mindset. All right, you love to be entertained. You love to play games with the Lord and pussyfoot and half-ass. So when the Lord start working, hey, that's what it's gonna be, man. Because we put it out there, man.
Yeah, Brandon T. Jackson might get his TV turned off next year, man.
Yeah. We put it out there.
It's a lot of you false Israelites, man. It's a lot of y'all bringing a bunch of wayward energies into this thing. Yeah, Nick Cannons, all of y'all, man. And like with the beautiful how the brother brought 1 Corinthians 1 and 10 out, because again, all these other, we are the only ones in the same spirit, man. You other camps are not in the same spirit. It's like 1,001 types of Israelites
out there throwing hooks at camp.
You know, you supposed to be teaching the word, edifying, and you.
Yeah, you
pushing this brother.
Perfecting your jab.
Right.
You got we saw gang banging Israelites.
Yeah.
They can put it on baby low.
Yeah. Blood smoking.
That's blood smoking. Yeah, man. Hey, the Lord is getting ready to get busy.
Tiny.
Yeah, God. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3. I start at the top. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be..."
That's beautiful. We got to go right back to the topic. We right at the door of that. We in the last times. There shouldn't be no question if we in the last times or not.
Right.
You got to go.
John, verse 2.
Everybody know that.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers.
The commanding general. That's a lover of himself, man. Okay, Yahushua said, "Why callest thou me good?" That you the commanding general, the only the man that
ain't no truth
self-proclaimed.
Exactly. It ain't nothing true.
Number 2 in all the universe.
Right. The most controversial man on the planet.
Exactly.
Right. That's what they say in the most controversial man. Bro, stop.
No, the title is the voice of God. But he don't bring out no scriptures.
I got some chicken bone next year, man.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
If I may, both Rashad, just a quick side note, you mentioned the word blasphemy, like blasphemy, the brother mentioned, General Yohana. He's right now speaking blasphemous things in regards of telling our people to take the crown royal one night.
Oh yeah. That's a whole nother spirit to come with doing something like that.
That's not speaking to one thing.
Right.
That one thing is rooted in we all know this, right? We have Great Millstone. We all understand that one thing that we speak are the words of the spirit of Yahushua. What's the spirit of Yahushua? The spirit of prophecy.
Absolutely.
Right. Where is all that at? General, commander general. Where the prophecies at, man? Right. And you seen last night. I don't know if brothers caught that stream that ISUPK had. They was up there trying to make each other feel good about trying to clean up.
I see that.
Oh man. It was the damage control, but they was looking at these other Israelites, you can say all that all you want.
They tried to make it like it's a laugh, like it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny how we oppose to them. Right. But they got it. Y'all ain't got it. That's why we're right.
Well, that's why people all in the comments starting to wake up to their bullshit too.
Yeah, I never followed them 100 again. I did 15 years.
They're like, Tazarian catching a lot of backlash. Yeah. A lot of those other Israelites, and they were saying that was wicked for y'all to, they said, take the GMS brothers off the street like that. That time where the men had
Pittsburgh.
They saying you guys are full of shit. You got ICGJC Comfy got put to death. He died from the coronavirus while he was locked up. A lot of these guys are finna get judged, man.
I'm about to get visited.
I got a precept too.
Yeah, it's still a little. It's verse 3.
I know
everybody.
It says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of
fierce. Just aggressive for no reason. Yohana all on the podium. It's looking like a big Kodiak bear, man.
At the gun range.
Just aggressive for no damn reason. He break down a herb, he screaming. Like, bro, you talking about fucking garlic, bro. Like, why are you yelling? I'm screaming. You trying to break down garlic?
Take the frankincense.
Yeah.
Like, bro, calm down. They fierce. Yeah. Hey, get that word fierce, Baba Kushab.
And that's really an act, though, because you see the old Yohana,
yeah.
You see how he was talking. He was all fragile. He sounded like he like foxes and shit, man. Being that pet cat type of
You got the word fierce, bro?
It says not tame, savage.
Savage. Yeah, they in savage mode, man.
Yeah.
They brute. Yeah, that's right. Brute beast. Oh, Shalom, bro. I didn't see you back there. You know, hey, savage mode, man. Savagery. All right, the break. They when they speak double speak. They say one thing and then they come back around and say the polar opposites. Like, okay, so what should I do?
You do that in the same breath.
Yeah.
He said, I see why not to trust the white man.
Yeah.
But take it anyway.
Trust him,
Right.
take it.
But trust him, take it. Don't trust him, but trust him.
Double-minded, man. So they're fierce, man. They're aggressive and savage like. Sitting up there, knocking down scotch, breaking down John the Baptist. Talking about John the Baptist is a cup of scotch in a plate of fish. Yeah, a plate of fried fish. Man, that's savage. That's a savage, fierce nigga, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
John, it says, fierce despisers of those that are good.
Yeah, no, that's why they despise the apostles and the elders. Okay, a lot of these Israelites, they just hate good people, man.
Yeah.
You know, they think that you a quote unquote goody two shoes just because you are trying to be a good person, man.
I haven't had to tell some people this quick testimony. I've had to tell some of my family this to be 100% truthful on it. Like, since when did anybody add the Bible to their life and was despised for that? Why is that? Why was that a bad thing in the eyes of people when you're trying to be better or perfect according to what the scriptures talk about?
Right.
Because it puts a mirror on others.
Yeah, that's
Makes it good, Judge.
What you mean you doing? You doing what? I gotta watch you do right, but I'm still doing.
So you ain't pork?
The Bible said not to eat pork. Oh, what I still eat.
So you try to find stuff to get at you more, and it's like, man, look, man.
I don't know what you gonna eat.
Right.
You got some more on that, bro?
Just a little bit. It says, verse 4, traitors, heady, high-minded,
Heavy, lofty, proud.
Yep.
It's pride, man. Elder Rogers, I always say, pride is what? Is the gateway to demon. It leads to destruction. That's the first spirit where you begin to depart
The number
from
one
Yahweh Shema Shai. Yep, it's deadlier than cancer. You know, pride is a deadly drug, man. All right, and it is released abundantly. Okay, if you don't catch it, man, that's why you pray. You're supposed to pray for humility on a daily basis. All right, because the Lord's spirit, the Lord's draw nigh to a humble spirit, man, a contrite spirit. All right, so you're supposed to be humble. Okay, that word humble go back to humiliated, which means being of the ground.
Low.
Okay, low. Yeah,
You.
yeah, you. Yeah, you know, bro, being low, man. All right, because when you in that mindset of being humble and being low, that means that you're open for help. You need help. You're basically saying, Lord, I'm low. I need help. You know, I need
Sit in the dust.
That's what Yahushua did when he watched the disciples speak.
Yep.
He was saying that I'm here with you. I'm humbling myself unto you.
Right.
Yep.
And he was the one that was worthy of the humble.
Yeah, he's the only
being
guy.
his feet watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why John the Baptist actually be baptizing you.
God. Yep. Hey, he's the
He
only.
used to be baptizing me, so like,
Yeah.
because he baptized Yahushua.
And that go to show you the love, but you got Jakes. They come in, they love to talk about themselves. Right. They love to talk about, you know, boast themselves up and make themselves seem like they're just, you know, the epitome of what a human being is supposed to be. That's how a lot of these different guys in these other camps are, man. Okay? Hey, the scripture says, let another man esteem you.
That's right.
You know, don't walk around esteeming yourself.
Right.
You know, we're supposed to be lowly, serving the Lord, man. Hey, this is an unprofitable service. So you ain't got no room to just always be talking good about yourself, man. All right, go ahead, Karachila.
It says, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness.
That's why they have sex on the Sabbath. Okay, because they love pleasure. All right, go ahead.
It says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Right.
From such turn away.
It's not. I was going to say, because it said having a form of godliness, because what you see when you click on the video or when you listen to it, you hear the words, you hear the breakdowns, and you'll see the garments and the men, and it's a form that you can sensualize and see, you know, and you can automatically put some kind of glory under that, but it says denying the power thereof, because when the power lies in what? The power lies in the spirit of scriptures. When they're not coming in the right spirit of the scriptures, that takes away power from the Most High being
Absolutely.
the power. It takes away power from Yahweh Shai being the Savior, because you being too much involved in bigging yourself up and the men you got, and that does what?
It corrupts.
Says that, right? It corrupts. The scripture says that even the ministers of Satan are the angels of light. I'm paraphrasing, and that's the spirit they're coming in. They appear that way, but really they're just the enemy because they're denying the power, denying the spirit.
I got a real quick one. Real quick. This is Sirach 1 and 20, Sirach 1 and 30, and it says, "Exalt not thyself, lest thy fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai discover thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou."
Public example. Yeah, because that's usually what it is. You want the glory of everybody, but you don't want to be disgraceful for everybody. That's how we in humility. You are already low.
Already.
There's no way for you to be brought low because you already down here.
How much lower can you go?
I had picked up this old guy. He was from overseas, and he told me Eastern culture, which we are actually Eastern culture. Right. The mind frame is they have a quote over there: "He who sticks his head above the crowd is the one that gets his head cut off by the sword."
Yeah.
And that's that spirit. We're not westernized, looking to differentiate ourselves from each other like the brother bars always go to. Really, in our culture, bro, to the most part, we all look the same, we all dress the same. Right. You might change your jewels up a little bit, but for the most part, we all are kind of the same. Like that whole energy of trying to, I want to make sure that I stand out amongst this group. Right. You in the wrong spirit.
Yeah, that's not the spirit.
And then also, with this brother reading, the public example is going to go to these other Israelite leaders, these other groups. Man, you're going to get that public example, and you better, that's why the apostles always say you better repent. Because that public example is coming, and you don't know what the results of that public example. It could just be to humiliate you, or it could just be to kill you.
That's right. Hey,
so you need to take heed.
And if I may say, the Lord can make it go viral. Because there's cameras everywhere out here now. Recording everything.
It's going to go viral, bro. That's the public example is made. That's why. Go ahead, read that again, bro.
It says, "And so Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai discovered thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but thy heart is full of deceit."
Right. So that didn't tie into
what you want to teach.
That ties into the precept the brother said. Well, read the last line of like the last line of
the last verse that I read.
Of such men turn away.
Oh yeah, I just read verse 2 Timothy 3 and 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away.
From such turn away. This is the year to come, 2021, that you're gonna have to choose who will guide you to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right, bro.
That goes right into what that was talking about right there. You're going to have to make that decision. If you can't see it already, this is the year where it should leave no doubt who is in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who's guiding the way, leading the path, or at least lighting the path, so to speak, to salvation. No matter how much dirt is supposed to be thrown on us and all of that, wrongfully so, because the things that you say about us aren't true. But even still, because we are the ones that understand this thing, we're guiding you through there, and this is what the Heavenly Father wanted. So you ain't gonna have those beautiful, elegant garment camps because we all dressed in the same tone of purple. We all got the same militant. We gonna stand up to the white man because we gonna take the vaccine off, but we ain't got that.
Those are outward Israelites. They want to display Israelite on the surface, but inwardly. That's why Romans 9 said all they of Israel are not Israel. Yeah. Because they're outward appearance Israelites. They want to put on the show. But we all say that Israelite, us, it's in us. This ain't no part. We're not going to cut the camera off and go celebrate Christmas.
Hey, well, Yahweh Shai said, let this same mind be in you. Yeah. He didn't say, let this same garment be on you.
Yeah, I always like to remember that movie 300. And that was, he asked, I forgot what army was, but he asked him what their occupation was.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a fisherman, I'm a blacksmith.
Yeah.
So, what is your occupation?
Yeah.
They were soldiers. They showed them in the beginning of the movie. They were soldiers from the birth.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the difference. We live this ministry. We're there's always been a piece in us that's been involved to be pulled into this ministry, and since we come into the truth, we've been called at least, or willing chosen, we've been feeling that a lot of what we've been called to do in this truth. And so we fit in the body in that way. All right? Because this is who I was a nobody before the truth. Now, even though I'm more of a nobody individually, I am finally a part of something that's a bigger and greater works.
You feel like you have a purpose.
Yeah.
You have a purpose to fulfill, and that purpose is to serve the Lord. Do what the Lord wants to be done. That's our sole purpose on being on the earth. The scriptures say in 1 Thessalonians, it says that the will of always give thanks to the Most High, for this is the will of God concerning man. The Lord just wants you to just do what He told you to do down here. You know, obey, be in obedience. Obedience is better than burnt offerings and sacrifices. Man. So our purpose here is to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and to declare His words to the world. It's just like the purpose of a woman is to do everything that pleases her man. Okay, so that's our sole purpose. You know, and if the Lord put that in us, then we're gonna walk according to that service, like the brother was making the analogy about the 300. How did they say? He said, "Spartans, who are we?"
Yeah, all on one accord.
On one accord. Niggas roaring and shit. Because from a little child, they put it in them. They put it in them to be there.
Same thing with us.
Yep.
Being born again, bro. Every brother came in, we became newborn babies.
Yep.
That was Jeremiah 1:5.
Yep. Jeremiah 1:5. Yep. You got something? Go ahead, bro.
This is Romans 16 and 17.
Yep.
It says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine which you have learned."
We've been doing that the whole time, but a lot of you people get caught up in the fancy garments and the different way that they teach and all of that, and missing the wisdom or the understanding of what we've been breaking down. But a lot of them secretly go to Great Millstone to get that breakdown.
Yeah, they do.
They know if they really want to know the skinny on certain scriptures.
They go to Jesus. Hey, that's why you slowly see them creeping it into their teachings.
Unthankful children.
Yeah, they slowly acting like they've been teaching Cornelius was the Israelite. Right. You know, slowly, getting around to the breakdowns of the chip. Yeah,
Israel looks like all the nations.
Yeah, because you remember it was this all black thing. Right. But now they slowly we're getting around to, but they still won't say, it was Greater Millstone, starting with the apostles that started teaching that. Okay, so these guys privily try to steal the light.
Yeah, I think
Because it ain't about truth to them.
one of the men that went to the mall. I forget the Benjamin. There's the HLDC. Yeah, when he had actually met Apostle Hall when they was in New York and they
went down to the camp.
Yeah, and he was like, "Y'all teaching the chip." He was like, "We're getting around to it or something like that."
No, he asked him about Cornelius.
Cornelius, he was like, "Yeah, we're getting around to it." What you mean getting around to it?
Yeah.
Like the yay or your name. But that's what a lot of those guys, they politic the scripture, just like the Pharisees and the Sadducees. They were, you see how when they was dealing with Yahweh Shah, they knew things that were true, and they wanted to omit certain facts that factored in.
Just so they wouldn't, just for the simple fact that they didn't want to feel like they were wrong.
That's it.
Yeah. That's all it was about. Ego, bro. They just did not want to feel like they were wrong.
And stir up
but that's why we, like the brother bringing out the precept. That's why we mark them. All right, and we put videos out on. We tell the rest of the people don't follow them, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
And it says, "And avoid them, for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, but their own belly."
Yeah, that's what they do. All right, they promote their organizations more than they promote the Holy Spirit. Yeah. All right, they get on the podium and they get to talking for 45 minutes with no precepts. They don't go into a Revelation breakdown. When have you ever seen a Revelation 12 breakdown by ISUPK? Right. Going through Revelation 12 and giving an understanding and linking it with history and prophecy and bringing out information like that. You don't see that. You just see them up there. Nah, I got a plan.
Well, they don't teach. They don't teach the Bible. They just give you a sermon. They're just like Baptist, like Christian preachers. That's all they are. They don't teach the Bible.
They're extreme Baptists.
There's never been there's not too many videos you're going to see of General Yohana getting on the podium and breaking down the history between King Saul and King David.
Hell
You know,
and
and
how
breaking
it
down,
applies to now.
you know, breaking down
Yeah.
how is Esau the white man?
Hey, well, you know
what
what?
I'm saying? Like, they don't teach the scriptures.
You know what, bro? You know why they don't teach the scriptures too? Because if they really taught the scriptures, they actually be getting cut. Yeah. They'll be getting cut by the Spirit. The Spirit will be cutting their ass, man. That's why they don't go into the scriptures, man, because this word condemns them, man. All right, that's why Yahweh Shai said, for this is the condemnation that light has entered into the earth. So because they not children of the light, if they was to really go into the light, they going to get condemned. The Spirit going to have them bring out certain... They gonna bring out somebody gonna bring a precept out that's gonna cut their ass. Lie. Yep. So they can't they prohibited from bringing out the scriptures because it ain't no light in them. We the children of the light, and we say that confidently and humbly, man. We hope that the Lord don't take that light from us. Well, as right now, as we stand, we know 100% we got the light, and the Lord want us to believe that we got the light. He don't want us to believe that we got part of the light. The Lord, hey, ye are the light of the world. So he said, you're supposed to shine your light. And that's what we're doing. We declaring that, hey, it's right here. Over here, bro. We got the light. This is the way. We're following Yahweh Shai. Follow us. Because Paul said it in 1 Corinthians 11. Hey, be ye a follower of me as I am a follower of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man. So we following the Lord. We go into the scriptures and be like, oh, well, brother, I don't know about that. I disagree. Or I agree, that's right. And we make sure that we all held accountable to this standard, man. And we're following accordingly, man. So ain't nobody just coming up in here bringing in new breakdowns and stuff that the apostles didn't teach, okay? But we're following that light, okay? So if the light is not in you, you ain't going to be able to declare the light, man. That's why you're confusing your congregation right now, man. It's going to get worse for you, Yohanan, man. All right, because what you're doing is despicable, man.
Yeah.
Right. And that should be that's worthy of being stoned, man.
Yeah, this is really worthy of that.
The Lord might have a big ass brick fall out the sky on your ass, man.
A comet being thrown across the universe right now for your black ass.
Man. Yeah, that's punishable by death. What you're doing, man.
Yeah.
You get ready to lead households to destruction, man.
You don't even care. In the reality of it is, you can tell in the way that he speaks to this congregation, he doesn't care.
Because you're stupid and I'm smart and you need me. What's his name? Haman?
Yeah.
You another one, man. You got darkness in you, man.
He's a dark devil.
You got dark, very dark energy when you speak, man.
Right.
Okay? And Yahweh Basham Shai is gonna punish you for that, man.
That's right.
The Lord's gonna punish anybody that's moving in that spirit, man. And we hope and pray that the Lord don't put that energy on us. Because it's a nasty, disgusting, despicable spirit, man.
Yeah,
and you're leading families to death, man. Babies are going to die because of you. Right. Children are going to die because of you, man. Okay? You got something, bro?
Just a little bit more.
Oh, Shalaki, go ahead, bro.
Just a little bit, because it's going into what you were saying. It says, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
See? Now, that's the spirit. You see that? They deceive you. And that's why the Lord, hey, man, hey, if you're going to be simple in the Lord, man. Y'all trying to be complex in Yahweh Basham Shai, but you're being simple to dummies, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
It ain't that hard to get. The scripture said that it's plain to the just.
Yep.
You trying to be all complex with it, man.
Right.
Just be simple to the Lord, man. It's simple breakdowns, man. Okay? Don't take the max. Don't take the chip. Y'all believing that the microchip is Christianity, and y'all ain't got a breakdown.
Yeah.
What's the scripture go that? Well,
we like you remember they had the brother that came and asked IUIC. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, we got the breakdowns out there. We can't go into it right now. We can't go into it right now.
That's what you're out here for.
Just say what you got. Break it down to him, man. You might not see him again.
Yeah,
you have to teach, man.
Right, we have to teach, and because you don't want to segue from your predetermined lesson that you're doing on the street, for you to switch gears, for these guys to switch gears like that, the spirit's not with them. To switch gears and be like, you know what? Okay, brother, get this. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
Yeah, and the scriptures say the simple believe at every word.
So,
hey, they fall simple.
Yeah, no, you good. Yeah, because well, you know, they also well, they're the scriptures say the blind lead the blind, so they're just blind. They're lost souls, and a lot of these camps, they actually target the simple.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
That's what they want.
Absolutely.
Now I want to clarify what I meant when I was saying. A lot of the people, just because the Lord chose us to give His word, who are we giving it to though? People that don't know how to find their own way, right? But when people lead them astray, how fucked up is that when they were sincerely looking for the right way?
Yeah, that's jacked up, man.
They had
That's why the blood is on their hands.
That's why the blood on
And Yahushua didn't stand for that, man.
Right.
Yahushua wasn't trying to lead people. He was trying to lead people back to the Lord, man, because he understood his purpose and his mission. Y'all just leading people astray and don't give it. Like, bro, just don't give a damn.
Just don't give a damn.
I don't even like giving people bad directions.
If I don't know, I'm like, I don't.
I'm like, ma'am, I just honestly, I have no idea. I'll be asking for it. Hey, you know how to get? But just be like, you know, somebody like, hey, how do I get to downtown Atlanta? Yeah, well, what you want to do? Take 285 and go 400 north. And then you just drive off feeling good. Like, bro, you just gave this lady some badass instructions. Yeah, no, what you want to do is take 285 north, and then as soon as you see Georgia 400, merge on and just go north till you can't go north no more.
You're going to ride into it.
You'll run right into it. Like, bro, you know how fucked up that would be? Then you roll the window up like, yeah, okay, that bitch is badass. Like, what? What kind of person is that, man?
Even worse is not to know, but I think you just go this way. I thought I saw it that way.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
you don't know.
It's pride that you can't admit that you don't know.
Exactly.
It's okay not to know.
It's okay not to know, man.
That's right.
But see, this is why 2021, we'll go right back to the beginning before we close it out. 2021 is going to be a year full of action, man.
That's right.
It's action-packed, man, from prophecies to famines to draconian laws to death, okay, to strict measures, letdowns, okay, comfort.
But you know what, bro? When we was going into 2019, man, it was like a build up. Like I remember 2019 when we were going into the New Year's Eve lesson.
Yep.
You know, it was like we were all right. Well, 20. We don't even gotta talk like this anymore. Well, you know, and this year, we just gotta continue on what we already going through at the very moment, and this is gonna continue, and it's just going to increase. Like even how we talk, like years ago, it used to be, man, this is what we expected. No, we just gotta really just continue. If we just continue on this path, it's already happening. It's already happening. It's been happening.
Yeah, it's not like 2021. It's just gonna be, you know, some new. No, it's gonna add to what's already happened.
Some big surprise, like oh my
fucking. The level we at now. The level we at now, ain't no question of how much worse this is going.
Right.
Yeah. That's real. It ain't even no question. Like, it's so evident right now, a nigga could come off the street and add to this live lesson. Seriously, it's just that evident, man. You know? Then let's get this. We're gonna close out with like 2 more precepts. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, how do we know 2021 is going to be these things? Because we're measuring the time diligently.
Mm-hmm.
And we see the signs that the Lord said were going to happen in Matthew 24th chapter. And he said that's just the beginning of sorrow.
Yeah.
So we're just in the beginning, and 2021 is only going to get worse. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, which the brother, the bishop was just mentioning, all of the things that are going to take place, you know. Verse 2, it says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right.
Yep. Hey, this is the beginning of visitation. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Even the Lord raising up prophets is a part of the Lord visiting the earth. You know, this is because we're witnessing against America. So this is the witness of the Lord. You know, this is a part of the visitation, man. You should be shaking in your boots to see prophets on these corners, but you don't know the significance of it.
It's actually the direct visitation. Because Isaiah 42, I believe, in 10 says before he do
Yep.
anything, he tell you.
Yeah,
So,
tell
prophet,
you.
so, prophet,
Yep.
prophet.
Yeah, that's a good point, Zaquan. This is a direct visitation from Yahweh Bashem Shai. Is the fact that he set up witnesses and throughout the major cities of America to declare the right and the wrong. This is a direct visitation, man. Because we come in His spirit. You know, we are honestly, to be honest, this is Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
This is Yahweh Shai because he's within the Bible. This is His word. That's right, bro. You know, so this is Yahweh Shai visiting America through the art of disguise. you know, because they don't know, but this is really the Lord, man. You know, you had some on that rock. That was it.
That's it.
Okay, Con. You have something else?
Read the next
I'm sorry.
verse.
Oh, slide.
Read the next verse.
Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
And that's all going on. You see that all over.
Antarctica just got hit with a lot of earthquakes.
Yeah, that Rona they just had the first case in Antarctica, which I believe is cap. That's another topic for another time.
Plus the people are uproaring against
Yeah.
the government.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
this whole chapter.
Yeah.
It says,
Yeah.
then shalt thou know, so like, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
They say, well understand. You know, hey, before it's all said and done, the world is going to know that it was Yahweh Bashem Shai that did this, and none other. They're not going to accredit this destruction to no other God but Yahweh Bashem Shai. And that's in Psalms the 83rd chapter. Same way in Egypt, they confirmed that this is Yahweh Bashem Shai, the American Edomite. If it's a Hamite, they're going to know this was done by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and none other. They're not going to be asking, hey, who did? Who? They're going to know it, man. Okay?
It's gonna be on the level of what happened in ancient Egypt.
Yep.
So they're gonna know, this is something.
It's that same power.
That same power,
Yep.
exactly, bro. That's the same power that did the major events and miracles and works in Egypt.
And it's the same people.
And it's the same people. And then we gonna declare it.
That's right.
We gonna be out here declaring when shit start hitting the fan. We gonna be telling people, hey, it's Yahweh Bashem Shai that did that, man.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
For all the bad that's going on.
Hey, Yahweh Bashem Shai that did that. And then in the salvation, they gonna see the Lord, and then they gonna hear come up hither. You know, in the Hebrew tongue, they gonna hear that come up hither. So they gonna know that's Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. All right, this thing getting ready to go down out here, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
As Brother said, it kept growing and building up, the domino effect and everything. We can see that this thing is manifested until the day of the Lord that He spoke of.
Yep.
That this is going to be greater.
It's being manifested. Probably was the second Esdras, the 5th chapter.
Yep.
I'm talking about the end. Esau's the end of this world. Jacob's the beginning of
Six.
6 and 7, right?
Yep.
Yep. That's being manifested before the whole world's out.
Yep. Also, the wicked root being, wicked seed being uprooted, and the righteous seed being planted. You know that's happening. Hey, this wouldn't be happening if we wasn't on the highways and byways.
Yeah.
You know, because in order for the wickedness to be uprooted, it got to be replaced. So America won't be destroyed, and we still sleep.
Right.
You know, who gonna take control? That means that we would have had to came out of that dead state of mind, and then it would take place. Okay, America is not just gonna be destroyed without the Lord raising up a remnant prior to the destruction.
That's the purpose of a prophet.
Exactly.
You know, because we're the heralds. We tell the coming of the end of this world and the beginning of the next. There would be no need to raise us up if something wasn't coming. But because the Lord's getting ready to do something,
that's
he
why
had to raise his prophets up.
Yeah, he raised, and that's what he did.
He made us all be born around the same. Because we did.
Yep.
You know,
Hey, just think about it, bro. Like,
you know?
we all these cities, we found each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Found each other and linked up, and you know, brothers from out, brothers from out of different states and stuff. you come and you do a lesson and you just in harmony.
Yeah.
You know, it's like how do you just come in harmony with a person that
Came from different walks of life.
yeah, but you connected through the spirit. See, this is all we are living prophecy, man. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we are walking a prophecy that's alive and moving around. You know, even the fact that there's camps, you can't deny the Lord, man. Okay? So the Yahweh Shema Shai coming to do big things in 2021. And for the brothers and sisters, man, hey, don't worry, don't fear, don't be skeptical, man. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be tested, you're gonna be tried. Don't take it personal. It's all a part of the walk. Hey, get through it, have faith. Hey, it's gonna be good things that's gonna be happening for us, man. Okay, it ain't just gonna be all a shit show and just getting, just pumped. You know, the Lord's He's gonna be there for us, throughout this course, man. Just believe and have faith, man. It's gonna get good for you, man. You're gonna have things. You're gonna eat. You're gonna drink. You're gonna be satisfied. You're gonna be straight, man. I'm putting that out there in the spirit, man. And just embrace whatever the Lord brings upon you. Take it cheerfully. Know that it's necessary. Find the lesson in it, the silver lining, and keep building, man. You're gonna be all right. Okay. That was it. All right. You got it, bro.
I got it. It's a few verses. This
Okay.
is Matthew 23. I'm gonna start at verse 10. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
Hey, and that's why ultimately America is going to be destroyed because they exalt themselves, man. The scriptures say they exalt themselves as the eagle. All right, they make certain statements like they can't, they have the strongest military in the world.
Right.
Then the Lord even out the playing field. Because you keep making these proud statements, you're setting yourself up to be knocked out, man. Anybody that walks around and boasts to be the biggest and the greatest, everybody gonna want to try it.
Right.
Yeah, like Floyd Mayweather, everybody keep calling him out. Hey, and that's the same thing on the lower scale, man. Hey, with the brotherhood and the Akim, be humble, man. Hey, being humble is a beautiful thing, man. It's a part of our culture. It's a part of being an Israelite. It comes with humility, man. Embrace the spirit of humility. America subconsciously pushes on you the spirit of pride, man. Abstain from that energy, man. Be humble, man. Serve brothers. Hey, take your correction. Hey, honor Yahweh Bashana Shai, love the brotherhood, man. Be a humble spirit, man. That's what promotes you. That's what gets you, access to the Lord, man, when you humble. The Lord resists the proud and draw nigh to the humble.
Right.
That's one of the greatest characteristics that a man can have in his life, is a spirit of humility, man. And truly embody that character. Salaki.
As the saying, builds integrity.
Integrity, right?
That's right. It builds your integrity. It builds your relationship with the Lord. Okay? And ultimately, it just makes you a better spirit. A likable spirit. So exercise that energy of humility, man. Watch how the Lord, guide you and protect you and get you through these hard times, man. Hey, it ain't gonna be as bad as we anticipated, man. The Lord's gonna be there, man. We're gonna see some things. The Lord's gonna strengthen our faith. He's gonna give us that courage and that boldness. He's gonna put us in that mindset, man. Only believe, man. That's all we gotta do. We're gonna see the Lord work. So like,
I was gonna say the scriptures say better is the end of the things. So
yep.
The end of our captivity is, we shouldn't be afraid of anything. We should be happy.
Yeah, because we've been trained to be scared of this fucking devil, man. But at the end of the day, man, hey, man, to hell with you and America.
Right.
Okay? We got a kingdom on the way.
Right.
This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. It says, there had no temptation taking you, but such as common to men. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
So you got enough.
Yeah.
You got enough at the end of the day. Don't think like, man, I don't know how I'm going to, like what Andrew was saying, who should, what it said, who should deliver? Hey, how about you? You going to have enough to make it clear. You the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah.
And the angel Uriel, he was checking Ezra. That's why he had to tell him, he was like, look, he said, stand up manfully, man. I'm advising you. Ezra was getting sick. He's like, he was like, cool. You know, he was like, but he was in the flesh. But then the angel was there to comfort him and be like, hey, you got to stand up manfully if you want me to show you more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can show you more, but hey, drink this fast. You know? But Ezra noticed what Ezra kept doing. He was getting shook up, but he still kept coming back for more. You know, it's like, I'm shook up, but I gotta get some more. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the brothers. Even though we know, you know, we might get taken into the interrogation room or beheaded or whatever the case may be, we still coming back for more. We ain't stopping. You know, go ahead, bro.
This is but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, and he may be able to bear it.
That's right.
You're gonna be able to discern that way to escape. I don't mean that sneak out the back door way. I mean the righteous, wise way of through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh try to do. Because like we were talking about with the Maccabees, I think with Eleazar, how he went about it. He was like, hey, nah, just take me out, man. Just go fuck around. Just take my head off, man, and kill me. Quit playing. I ain't going no other way. Nah, but it ain't even pork this time. It was just, nah, man. Just take me out. I don't want them to even think I don't want no shit like this.
God.
You know, so being able to discern the righteous way out is going to be key in this thing. There, a lot of you guys don't have it, man. A lot of other camps that don't guide you, people that's really sincere about this thing the right way. So you're going to have to come to the true wisdom. And if you don't have a practice, my bad, I'm about to go too far with it, but just to say it through the Spirit, man, you guys got to figure out who got the wisdom so that you can pick up on that Spirit and that Spirit can guide you without these teachers around. Because the teachers, we not always going to be around.
God.
Like Apostle Tamar said, man, most of the elect is probably sealed. So whoever's dingling and dangling with the other groups, man, that's their lot. That's where they're going to belong, and that's where they're supposed to be. Now, I feel someone sincere, they won't come out of that, and they, you know, there's no reason to concern yourself with them.
Yeah.
But everybody else that's following these guys, or is sincerely following these guys, bro, it's for a purpose.
And if I may add, you know, because you spoke about some of them may be sincere, but sincere is good, but it's about being truthfully sincere.
Yeah.
You know, because you can be sincere, you can be sincerely wrong. You know, hey, you got the man of God that was a man. He was a prophet of the Lord, and the Lord put him to death. He got mauled to death by a lion, and left him in the path. You know, beside the lion and the donkey because he didn't obey the voice of the Lord. You know, sticks. So, the man picking up sticks or oozing that touched the Ark of the Covenant. You know, these individuals. Yeah, these individuals was put to death over you know mistakes that they made. But you got you guys out here, we constantly crying out to you, and you ain't getting out of that. Like the brothers, like the elder said, that's your life. You know, hey, we ain't gonna be crying, you know, shedding tears because you got caught up with Yohanan, man. Especially out of all these videos. Yes.
Right. The scripture says, "Be not curious how the wicked shall perish, but how the righteous shall." So it's really like how we gonna get to, because just like you know, the contemplation is all about self-reflection. You know, the spirit that I gotta be in going toward it. We just prophesy to give you all warning to get the blood off of him. We're getting over emotional. Well, the followers, right? They like black and white. You know, you watch the main characters and the other individuals that die. They just 2/3. 2/3 ain't even the bigger picture of the story. It's about the land.
Yeah, that's the bigger picture. So 2021, you know, prepare for major changes. Prepare for destruction. Prepare to see more prophecies. Prepare for Yahweh Bashem Shah to glorify and magnify His truth. Okay. Prepare for just all out, you know, action, man. Okay, all full out action, man. You know, we anticipating that. Brothers is having all kind of dreams right now. Brothers having, it's like almost every other day a brother having a dream, man. Okay, a powerful, heavy dream, man. So that's showing us that we at the end, man. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai, prepare for 2021 to be a hell of a year, man. And Lord willing, that's the year our Lord makes His return, man. All right. So with that, Lord willing, that was an edifying live stream. Want to give all praises, all glory and honor to
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakadash.
All right, double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety, many blessings to the elect men, women, and children. Shalom.
Shalom.